Helen Keller, Hope Blooms in Darkness. Helen Keller was born on June 27, 1880, in Tuscumbia, Alabama. She was a healthy baby at first, but when she was 19 months old, she became very sick with a high fever and lost both her sight and hearing. This left her in a world of silence and darkness. Without the ability to see or hear, Helen struggled to communicate and often felt frustrated and angry. Her family didn't know how to help her, but they didn't give up. Everything changed when Helen was 7 years old. Her parents hired a young teacher named Sullivan, who was visually impaired herself. Anne used patience and creativity to teach Helen. The breakthrough came when Anne spelled the word water into Helen's hand while pumping water over it. Helen suddenly understood that the movements in her hand represented something real. This was the beginning of Helen's journey into the world of language and learning. Helen was eager to learn and worked hard. She learned to read Braille, a system of raised dots for the blind, to write, and even to speak. Thanks to her unwavering effort, Helen was able to learn to speak, though not as clearly as someone without disabilities. She also studied at a regular high school alongside students without disabilities. With Anne by her side, she eventually entered Radcliffe College, the women's branch of Harvard University. In 1904, she graduated with honors, becoming the first deaf-blind person in the United States to earn a college degree. Helen wrote books, gave speeches, and showed the world that people with disabilities could achieve great things. Helen Keller didn't just succeed for herself, she spent her life helping others. She traveled around the world, giving speeches and raising awareness for people with disabilities. She also supported many causes, such as women's rights, workers' rights, and education. She met presidents, wrote articles and books. On June 1, 1968, at the age of 87, Helen Keller passed away, having spent her life inspiring people around the world with courage and hope. Despite her physical challenges, Helen never lost hope and lived a remarkable life. She left us with these famous words:
"The most wonderful and beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched, but they must be felt with the heart."
These words remind us that what truly matters is not whether we can see with our eyes, but whether we have a heart that can feel beauty.